Well, hello, motherfuckers. What is going on, guys? It's me, Crazy Cabano, coming back at you guys with another video, and this is going to be a pretty cool video response from my good buddy mtshark7. I can't talk today. Let me grab some water. So today, I recently saw his newest video, him showing off 3 of the coolest items in his collection, and even though I wasn't tagged, I was like, hey, I think I got some cool stuff I can share with you guys. They're not really so much cool as in like super rare or expensive. 2 of these items that I'm about to show you right now kind of fall into the same category, and the last one is kind of a thing of its own. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. This is the 3 coolest items I think in my collection, just because it's unique, it's something different, and you don't really, like I said, you don't really see this stuff too often at like game stores or anything like that, or really out in the wild. So I'm sorry, like I said, these 2 items are kind of in the same category since they are both Korean games. And if you guys know, when it comes to imports, you know, you're bound to find PAL, a couple like Brazilian, Australian, Japanese from what I've seen. But it's not too often that you come across Korean games. And the first item I'm about to show you right here is a big courtesy of Chad Bailey, because I remember we did a trade a while back and he actually sent this my way, so I really want to thank him so much for this. And this is the Korean version of Sonic Classics. As you can see right here, kind of looks like a Japanese kind of game. You know, you think it'd be a Mega Drive title, but on the side it's actually all in English, and then on the back it shows the 3 games and it has a little bit of Korean writing. I can't read Korean, so I have no idea what it says. But the cartridge is actually in the shape of a Mega Drive cartridge. As you can see, Korean writing on the side and on the back. And another thing about the manual, it's black and white. I don't want to take it out, I don't want to mess it up too much, but yeah, it's in black and white. And you know, this particular version of the game isn't really too expensive. I've seen it for like about 20-25 bucks on eBay, but then again, it's been a little while since I checked. But I figured, hey, it's pretty cool. You know, you don't really come across Korean Sega games too often, so that was pretty cool. Something pretty nice to show off. Another game that I got, big thank you to rrob78, because he actually hooked me up with this game a couple years ago, and I really want to thank him for that. And which is cool, even though it is Korean, it will work on Japanese PS2 systems, which will kind of give the game away a little bit. But it is a Japanese. It is a Korean version of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And now, what's special about this game? Obviously, this game was made by Capcom, but over here, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Coco Capcom here on the bottom right, and then also on the back as well, it says Coco Capcom with the game, you know, pictures and the Korean writing all over the place. And then on the disc, I don't know if this is the same disc design as the Japanese version, but it's right here, it says Coco Capcom, you know, Korean. And what's cool about this, it comes with a card. Let's Go Crazy, and you know, has a serial number and you know, all the Korean writing, stuff like that. And also the manual, obviously, all in Korean. So that was pretty cool. This is the only Korean PS2 game that I have in my collection, since honestly any Korean games, at least in my opinion, they're pretty hard to come by. So I had to show off those 2 in particular. And another thing that kind of threw me off about the game is the spine. It's in English, and it looks like it's been kind of like printed out, kind of, just because it looks kind of ghetto. So we got that right there. So that's another game I kind of want to show off. Not only is it Korean, it's pretty unique. And the last item that I want to show you is actually a knockoff. It's the Chinese knockoff. But for a Chinese knockoff, normally you would think they would suck, they don't really work that well, but this actual item is actually really, really good, and I definitely recommend it as an alternative to the Game Boy Color. And that is the GB Boy Color. Not only is it in color, you can definitely tell this is a Chinese bootleg system, just because it looks very bland. You know, you got Chinese characters all over the place. You know, it looks very bootlegish, but let me tell you guys, I bought this a couple years ago. I did a review on it, and let me say, it works really, really well. So here's the system itself, pretty much the same size as the Game Boy Color. You can see there GB color. But what's cool about this, not only are the directional pads, the buttons feel very nice, it's actually backlit, and it does have built-in games in it. So let me show you that real quick. As you can see right there, backlit. Got quite a bit of games. I don't remember how many games there are. I want to say there's about at least, actually 188. So there's 188 games. I'm pretty sure some of them are kind of duplicates of one another, but for the most part, it works really good. The sound, very nice. I mean, like I said, this is a great alternative to the Game Boy Color since that wasn't backlit. This one is, so you can play all your favorite games in the dark. For a bootleg to work better than the original, you don't really see that too often nowadays, but another cool item in my collection that I had to show off. So if you guys ever find these out in the wild, they're online for like 25-30 bucks, definitely snag it up. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. I'm just showing off the 3 coolest items in my collection. Hope you guys liked it, and special thanks to mtshark7 for inspiring me to do this video. If you want to see his response, I'm going to leave the link on the bottom below, so definitely check out his video and subscribe to his channel. Until then guys, this is your friendly Cuban gamer Crazy Cabano. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!